Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. Today, I have another deck from Britta Baumann. It is a 56 card deck. This is the Inner Child Healing Oracle. Thank you to Britta for sending this to me for purposes of review and so that I could share it with you. Now, I have not opened this, so this is going to be a full on first impressions. I saw a couple of cards on Etsy. I will post the Etsy link below to this shop where you can buy this deck and many other beautiful decks by Britta. They have quite a few decks from this creator. I have seen quite a few. With this enchanting oracle, Britta Baumann has created a fun and playful tool for you to reconnect with the magic and healing wisdom of your inner child. This deck is inspired by Britta's 5-year-old daughter, Sif Sophia, who continues to remind her that we can all be our most free, joyful, and fulfilled selves when we allow ourselves to embrace the wild and innocent spirit we were born with. On her own journey and while working with her clients, Britta has learned that it's often difficult for women to realize their full potential when they're stuck in the limiting patterns that most of us took on as we grew up. Working with this deck will help you transform these patterns so that you can become your most empowered self, create the positive changes you desire in your life, and manifest your big and bold dreams with ease, joy, and magic. And there are a few cards. And this is done in 2022, published by Wonderland Publishing. I will, let me just get the plastic off of this and we will take a look. Comes in just like the other deck. So I just reviewed another deck by her, the Animal Healing Oracle. If you want to see this one, I will link it in the cards up above for you, or you can check my Oracle playlist on my channel. You'll find it there. It will come out. I'm sure it's already out. This is a wonderful animal wisdom inspiration deck with chakra healing. It is lovely. I enjoyed this deck. This one, as you can see, I just took it out of the plastic. So we are going to do a full on first impressions. So let's take a look. So this one is 56 cards. It's a few more cards than the other one. All right. It comes with a guidebook and the cards. Let's get them out of the box. So that's the inside of the box. Okay, so this one does come gilded. This one has a rose gold, lovely, pretty gilding. And these are the backs. Very pretty. Very pretty. It's a hummingbird. Here, let me just get this off. It's a fairy riding a hummingbird on a cherry blossom tree or something. It's very pretty. It's very soft. And then with the rose gold edges, it's really pretty. Okay. So I'm assuming that like the other one, everything is on the card, but let's just take a look in this guidebook really quickly just to see what it offers us. Okay, so she gives us a table of contents. We have how to work with the deck, preparing your cards, preparing for a reading, card spreads, interpreting the cards, closing your reading, about the author, and then more products. So this one actually has a journal that comes with it. It says that if you'd like to take your work with Inner Child Healing Oracle even deeper, you may want to use this deck in combination with the Inner Child Healing Journal, a 222-page playbook filled with an abundance of journaling prompts and fun activities to enjoy with your inner child. The Inner Child Healing Journal is available as a separate product on Britta's website. And that is her website. She is based in Denmark. Like I said, I'll put the Etsy, it says and on Etsy. I'll put the Etsy link and this website below. Maybe you're in Denmark and you want to use the Denmark website. So that's cool. So there is a journal. Now I don't have the journal here, so I can't show you, but that's still pretty cool. There are some spreads. This is cute. So there are light and shadow aspects for each card. It says below the title of each card, you'll see some keywords that explain the light and shadow aspect of its energy. Yep, I see that here, light and shadow. If you identify with one of the several of the shadow aspects, ask yourself, how can I express more of the light aspects? What parts of my inner child is feeling this way right now? If you identify more with the light aspects, these are strengths that you can use to transform blockages. There's color energy. So it says the colors. It's divided into 8 categories corresponding to 8 different colors inspired by the rainbow. Each color also represents one of the chakras. There are 7 cards in each category, and then it gives you some information about the colors. The red, the orange for sacral, the yellow for solar plexus, green for heart, blue for throat, indigo third eye, violet crown, white for spirit. Um, that's wonderful. And here is the author and about the author, Britta. All right, so I will, oh, there's about the journal. You can pause that if you want. Place for notes in the back. All right, and so that is the guidebook. Very nice. And just like the other deck, there's no messages in the guidebook because all of the messages are on the cards. It lets the cards be very intuitive. Now, cardstock, same as the other one. It is very sturdy. You can see it is glossy. Let me see. Glossy is not a problem for me because obviously it takes me forever to even catch a light. But if glossy, if you wanted to know that, it is glossy. It's not sticky glossy. They move very well, but it is glossy. And it is gilded in a rose gold gilding. So, well, I'm going to zoom you in and let's take a look at these cards. Let's see if we can figure out the color energy. Okay, so our first card is in the red category because it is separated by colors and chakra energy. So I'm just going to read from the guidebook really quickly. Red is root chakra, life force energy, passion, adventure. So we start with wild, and the light and shadow are here, and then at the bottom it looks like there's a message or advice. So there's a keyword wild. The light energy is free spirit, primal energy, adventure. And then the shadow is bound, constricted, repressed, passion. And the advice is let your wild child come out and play. Be bold and brave. And look at this cute little wolf. He's a little wolf. I'll just put them like this. Strength. So we have strength, power, passion, love. Aw, look at it. Oh, that's cute. This is going to be cute. I can already see it. I see fairies. I see cute little animals, baby animals. Here's the fairy riding the hummingbird. Is this the same picture from the back? Yep. That's that same picture, just zoomed in. Courage, confidence, following your heart. The shadow is hesitation, lack of self-trust. Believe in yourself and take action. You've got this. Ambition. Okay, and so we're moving on to orange, the sacral chakra. This says light, looking ahead, trusting life, being carefree. And the shadow is pessimism, cynicism, and hopelessness. Look to the future with hope and faith. Expect the best. So I love that there are light and shadow aspects on these cards. It kind of reminds me of another deck that I have, the archetypes, the Caroline Myss archetypes deck in that way. Now the backs are not reversible. So if you wanted to shuffle in reversals, I'm not sure that, for me, I don't care. I'll shuffle them in whether they're reversible or not. But I know that, some people care about that kind of thing. But you could just read them intuitively, read everything on the card and see what's calling to you. That's what I do with the Caroline Myss cards. I never shuffle in reversals. I just take we've switched chakras. We're onto now the solar plexus. And for the solar plexus, we have happiness, joy, and inspiration, intellect, learning, and creative. Ease and kindness, intelligence. This is cute. I love all of the bunnies and the little baby deers. I like that all the animals are baby animals. Oh, look how cute this house is. Imagination, creativity, infinite possibilities, dreams. Shadow, unrealistic fantasy, logic, or overthinking. And the message is let your imagination run wild, dream without limiting yourself. Playfulness, growth. We're onto the heart chakra now because we're in green. So that's nature, growth, evolution, balance, giving and receiving, harmony, generosity. Here's our little baby deer again. Him cute. And hope and peace. Now we're on to our throat chakra, security, trust. Trust is faith, support, believing in yourself, distrust, and trusting blindly. And then you are loved and supported. It is safe for you to trust. I think for these sorts of things, for this inner child oracle or these inner child readings, it's definitely important to have a trust card in there. Acceptance, abundance, and faith. Trusting the universe, angelic help, despair, doubt, meaningless. Trust that everything is working out perfectly, all is well. Now we're on to so this is the indigo color, which is the third eye chakra, purity, worthiness, integrity. Oh, look at the unicorns. Purity and integrity. Both unicorns. Compassion. Devotion. This is cute. Dedication, reverence, and care. And then the reverse is, or the shadow is self-sacrifice or fear of commitment. Nurture your dreams with love. Commit to what brings you joy. Aw, that's sweet. Leadership. Another unicorn. Innocence. I don't know. Are we seeing repeating? Here's another deer. I'm starting to feel like I'm seeing the same images repeating. I'll have to check that when we get to the end. So we're on to now violet, which is the crown chakra. We've got divine insight, inspiration, meditation, and spirituality and enlightenment. Tuition. We have wisdom here. I like our little witch. Authenticity. We have a black girl, a black fairy. You know, it's difficult to find decks with black fairies. I think it might be less difficult now, but at one point it was almost damn near impossible. So openness. Nice to have her in there. Divinity. And now we're to the white, which is spirit. Higher truth, transcendence, purity, light, illumination, clarity, consciousness. So we have letting go, releasing control, unfoldment. Emergence. The light is emergence, evolution, divine timing. And the shadow is impatience, rushing, and stagnation. Let the situation evolve in its own time. Trust in divine order. Okay. So rushing into things, trying to force things. Truth. Being. Look at this beautiful fish. Do less, be more present. That is some good advice. Another unicorn, manifestation. Another unicorn, freedom. I feel like these images are repeating. And another unicorn, magic. If you like unicorns, this is going to be your deck. If you like unicorns and fairies and these soft pastel colors, this is a deck for you. Let me zoom out and we'll shuffle. All right, so I went through and pulled out all the unicorn cards because I wanted to see if they were going to repeat. And I don't think they do. I think I was tripping. Um, yeah, I don't think they do. They're definitely different cards. So I was mistaken in that. And look how cute. And so many unicorns. Too much. Okay, so they are super glossy, so they fan lovely. Let's see about the shuffle. I know for me, because my hands are so small, shuffling them this way is a little bit of a stretch for me, or this way. And I can try, but I don't know. See, it's hard for me to grip them like this. So for me, I can't do it, but I can do it sideways, and then I can show you how they shuffle. So you can see that I'm getting a pretty perfect shuffle there. And they do bridge. So you can shuffle and bridge if you have big enough hands. If you got tiny hands like me, you can shuffle and bridge sideways like I'm doing. Okay. And then I overhand in this way because I cannot, I'm not going to do too much riffling because they have this pretty gilding and I want to hold on to it for as long as I can. So, oh, we got a card. Let's see what we got. Purity. It's one of our unicorns. Innocence, transparency, energy clearing. Clear your energy and physical space. What needs to be released? And then the shadow is cluttered energy, confusion, and dishonesty. So, when I was thinking about pairs for this, the first one that came to mind was the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So, let's take a look at how this one pairs. I just think that the colors and the mystical dreamlike energy here is really going to pair up nicely. So let's see how it looks. Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, I like this because it's photo collage and it's mystical photo collage. It's dreamy, watery photo collage meets dreamy, watery photo collage. This one is more realistic and this one is more illustrated, but I still think they go really nicely together. They look nice. The colors are complement each other. So yeah, definitely a good pair. Now, this one is like, very childlike, and this one, of course, is not. But if you're doing inner child work, sometimes things can get a little serious. So, Tarot of Mystical Moments is not going to let you down in that area for sure. So I like this. Another one that came to mind was the Heavenly Bloom Tarot deck. I don't know, something about maybe it's the rose gold gilding. They both have rose gold gilding. So maybe that's what made me think of it. I don't know, but let's take a look. So this one, this deck, the Heavenly Bloom, definitely has an illustrative quality to it. So I think it might be a better match, even than the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I don't know how I feel about the border around the Heavenly Bloom, kind of getting in the way of the borderless, open, airy nature of the Oracle card. I wish these were borderless for this matchup. Not that I wish the cards were borderless because I like them as they are, but I have a whole video on how I like borders. So I'm not saying I wish they were borderless, but I definitely, to go with this, I kind of wish it was borderless, but they're not a bad match, right? Aesthetically, anyway. Let's take a look at something else. You could try the Mystical Penguin Tarot. This is an indie deck that I got off Etsy. I'm not sure if it's still there or not, but I think maybe these might go nicely together because they both have a sort of storybook quality. They both have a lot of animals. And yeah, let's just see. Let's just take a look and see. Now, the Mystical Penguins are very RWS, so they're going to look a lot less like less fairy tale than this one, but I do like the look of them and the way that the colors go together. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? So this one is the Tarot of Mystical Cats from Llewellyn. These are the backs. I think maybe these might go together because we have sort of this made up fairy tale world. And then this is like this sort of also made up world where cats are the dominant species. So I thought maybe these might go together. And I've been using this deck a lot lately, and it does feel very inner child. So I thought we'd take a look. I do like the way they look together. I like the coloring. I like the soft tones. Yeah, I think I like this one. This might be my favorite so far. This is again the Tarot of Mystical Cats. What do you guys think? This is from Llewellyn. The last one I wanted to try was the Souls on Fire Tarot. I purchased this one off the creator's website. You can check, search up if you Google Souls on Fire Tarot, it should pop up for you. Let's see about these because I think that these are very whimsical. The drawings on this and strange, and I think it might go nicely with the whimsy in this deck. So let's just take a look. Now we got the borders again, but I don't actually mind the borders on this one with this one. Ambition with the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. I like it. The Devil and the High Priestess with Independence. Ooh, I really like this one. I think I like this one the best. I know I said I like the cats the best, but I think I've changed my mind. I think I like the Souls on Fire the best. What do you guys think? Which one is your favorite? Yeah, because maybe I want to get a little bit more information. I'm thinking Tarot of Mystical Moments. Let's see if we can pull some more cards around this and see what else it wants to tell us. All right, so let's pull some of these cards. See what other messages we get. Bottom of the deck, Intuition. Move this. Inner wisdom, psychic gifts, dreams. So what is it that needs to be purified so that I can get my my intuition, my download that I might be? King of Pentacles. So maybe it's saying that I need to clean up the house. Maybe the house is feeling a little cluttered, and the clutter is making it so that I cannot get sometimes, physical cleansing is what needs to be done. It's not always an energy cleansing. Sometimes it could just be more grounding and more earthy, that we just need to like clean up our physical space so that we can get some more work done. It's hard to work and get the messages that we want to get with all of this clutter around, like physical clutter around us. So that could be what it's trying to say, right? Now, I haven't asked any questions, but just playing here. But, I kind of like this. This has been fun. I like this deck with it. It's definitely a nice pairing. This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Again, that's my first impressions of the Inner Child Oracle. I think that this is cute. I think that if I want to do some inner child work, this would be a nice, easy, intuitive deck to use. It has all of the information right on the cards. It's easy to shuffle. I don't have to get into a guidebook about it. And it has a lot of very expansive keywords that could help me dig into what I might want to work on that week or that day or whatever. So I like this. I think it's beautiful. I think it's cute, and I think it's useful. I don't do a lot of inner child work, but if I ever did, it's nice to have this in my collection so that I could have something that I could go to and easily begin that practice. And I feel like this would be something that a deck that could, allow me to easily begin an inner child practice. I will leave you guys with that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Share the video with people that you think might like the deck. If it's something that you think if you know somebody who might like it, might be interested in it, I will post the links below where you can get this deck legitimately, the Etsy link as well as the website. So until I see you next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.